Hi YouTube. On this video I'm going to be talking about hotel and MEPS experience from the medical physical part of the MEPS recruiting process. So after you get your date with your recruiter, you're supposed to prepare a bag full of maybe 1 or 2 changes of clothes, so because you're going to stay the night at the hotel. The army or the military in general pays for that, so you can stay at the hotel and wake up with everybody else at like 3:45, 4:15 in the morning. That same day though, when you arrive at the hotel, you're gonna register and they're gonna give you your room with another roommate just to spend the night. They're gonna give you 2 meal tickets, one for the evening, that's 5 to 9 for you to eat. I actually didn't get to eat because, well, yeah, I did. I'm lying. I did get to eat because that night I could eat because I was losing weight. But in the morning I couldn't use my meal ticket, so I opted not to go and accompany my roommate because I wasn't gonna watch her eat and I was starving to death. All I did that morning was take some orange juice because I wanted to do my weight. Let's see what else. After you wake up at 4:15 in the morning, you're gonna do whatever you gotta do, get changed, get dressed, get your body all cleaned up, your ears, everything that the MEPS people, doctors, are gonna check about you. After everybody eats in the morning, like at 5:15 to 5:30, the bus came and picked us up from the hotel and then took us to MEPS, to the MEPS station. There we had to wait like a few minutes until everybody got in the order. The ones that were gonna go take the ASVAB, the ones that were gonna get their physical, the ones that were gonna ship out, the ones that were going to ship out in a few days. There were a lot of people. There were like 59, and all in all, there were like only 9 girls. I was the only one that was getting my physical, so I was lucky. Let's see. After you get registered at the MEPS station, you start your process. The first part depends on what your MEPS is gonna do, because every MEPS is different. I mean, I live in Puerto Rico, so the MEPS here may be different from United States, Florida, wherever you live. So here, the first thing they did was give me my blood pressure test. People, don't drink coffee. Please stay the 2 days before you go to the hotel and MEPS. You have to stay like clean, nothing, no cigarettes, no alcohol, no coffee. I'm saying this because my recruiter told me don't drink coffee because it's gonna mess up your blood pressure. And lucky for me, I didn't drink only water, but there were some guys that did, and their blood pressure was through the roof, and they had to do it like 3 times. They didn't just get disqualified for that, but save yourself the hassle. Just don't drink coffee, don't drink tea, don't drink nothing. Just drink water when you go to eat. After the blood pressure test, we went into a room to like get a briefing on what we were gonna do that day at MEPS. The physical, how was it gonna be? If you were sexually harassed, what did you have to do, and all that stuff. Practically what you were gonna do today, they were just giving you a brief on that, just in case you didn't know, because your recruiter is supposed to tell you. I didn't have a problem with that because my recruiter told me, and I was looking up videos on YouTube, so I was prepared mentally and physically for. Okay, so after the blood pressure test, the briefing, I got my urine test because I was the only female. There was the female doctor assistant that she was like running around with me like, let's go beat the boys, let's go beat the boys, I don't want to be waiting, you're the only female, this and that. So she like rushed me over to the bathroom so I could do my urine test. And yes, you have to pull down your pants, and they actually stand there like watching you do your thing in the cup. You like put it in the deposit your stuff in the cup, and after that you there's like a window in the bathroom that you put your cup on a tray, and there's this Navy guy that comes in and like starts making the tests, the pregnancy test, the alcohol test, and some other tests that they do with your urine. And I saw this from another video on YouTube, and like I didn't remember, but if I would have, I wouldn't have gone with all the trouble and the hassle that they like gave to me, and they got like mad because they're really strict on you writing your initials right on the stickers that they put to identify your blood and your urine test. Because like this dude tells me, the Navy guy tells me, write your initials right here. And I'm like, okay, I'll write them. But I'm actually used to writing them in cursive, so I did it, and he's like, write your initials. And I'm like, I'm doing it. And the assistant doctor says, write them neatly. And I'm like, okay, I tried again, but do it more neatly. Can't you see the letters up there? And like they had printed out A, B, C, D, E, F, G, blah 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 letters, just like from a computer. They want you to write them like a computer, not like you normally would write your initials. So please don't mess up on that, because you'll get yelled at like I did. Next part. After that, they give you a packet, like you carry around your folder with all your papers and stuff. So don't never leave that behind. I did, because I didn't know. And after when next part, you get to go and take their blood out. They draw your blood. Sorry, they draw your blood out, and everything is documented all through the MEPS physical. So you get your blood drawn out, and after that you sit down again, and like you're playing like practically musical chairs, because you're sitting in a chair, they call you, sit back in a chair, they call you, you're like back and forth. After this, so you did your blood pressure, you got your briefing, you get your urine test, you get your blood test. After this, I got my vision test. The vision test is all about your if you're colorblind or something. So to see how your eyes work, you get those little cards that like have a lot of dots. The background of the dots may be green, and the numbers inside of the card are like orange. Example, they just want to see how much you can identify in, like, they're like 20 cards, and you have 3 seconds to identify all of them. She like passed them, and I was like 29, 30, blah 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 blah, and well, I passed that part. So after the first part of the vision test, you get a second vision test on a machine. The machine actually like checks out every part of your eyes, and since I use eyeglasses, so it checks every part of your eyes. If you need like glasses or something, I use them, but my vision is 20/20. So after that, you get out of the room and you wait for your hearing test, your audio test, or hearing test, your ear test, that they put you in a box with 3 other people, and they give you some headphones on. You put the headphones on, and every time you hear a beep, they beep 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 beep, you get a clicker, and you're gonna click all the time. You're gonna be clicking every time. If you like hear something, a sound, a minimal sound, you're gonna be clicking all the time. That clicker, don't stop clicking. After the clicker, that's the part when you wait for the doctor to come and tell you you can pass to get your medical evaluation. At this part, she starts asking a lot of questions about this, and she asks you basically the questions that you answered at the recruiter station and the questions that you answered at MEPS. Practically your whole history, your medical history, to be exact, to see if you're saying the same thing at all 3 places. She checks your ears, she checks your throat, she checks your nose, eyes, so everything on your face, eyes, nose, mouth, throat, she checks your ears again to see if they're like clogged up or whatever. And after this, they make you leave from the office, and then they call you to the ortho part. So this is the part where you like only stay with your well, females with your bra and your panties, and the guys, well, they stay with their boxers or briefs, and they start to make you do their weird ways of seeing if your body's all fit. They make you do the dog walk. They make you walk on your toes. They make you walk on your heels. They make you walk on your knees. They make you run fast. They make you walk fast. They make you bend your knees to see if your spine is okay. They make you move your arms, your feet, your wrists. Every body part you have, they will make you move it. Oh, and I forgot. Before they make you do all the crazy movements, well, I actually got weighed and my height done first. Then I weighed 136, thanks to God, because I was at 140 when the recruiter weighed me. But since it was a week after that I went to MEPS, I was dieting and exercising, so I lost a few pounds, and that was good. So after all the exercises, they give you a gown so you can strip down and stay with no clothes at all, only the gown. They check your private parts, and they check everything, your chest. They touch you everywhere so they can see that you don't have no masses and anything on your body. And after that, the doctor reveals the results, if you passed or if you didn't pass. So that was practically my MEPS visit. So any questions? Subscribe, like, ask anything you want. Bye.